Hi again then guys, and welcome to stage 2 of the Tomahawk inspired Apache Viper custom track tune. And in this video we are doing the 650R version, which is the middle version. This is the lightest of the three, which is ironic considering that the GT Tomahawk is also the lightest of the three models, and I hadn't actually planned for that, but funny how that worked out. And this is, as the name suggests, a 650 pp variant of my Apache Viper tune. Now, the difference between this and the 600S is around 200 horsepower more and around 100 kilos less. So significant differences between this and the lower 600S version. It's also considerably quicker around the track. Now, as with the 600S, I haven't really done anything to it visually apart from the flat floor, orange paint and black wheels. And of course removing the wing, as you can see. So again, like with stage 1, we'll go straight to the garage for the mechanical setup and then out to the track to see how it performs. So for the 650 pp version of this Apache Viper, you want your racing soft tyres still, of course. For suspension, similar settings, but we've taken it a little bit further than with the 600S. We've got ride height as low as possible, springs to 1450 and 1550, dampers to 5, anti-roll on 7, camber on 2.5 front and rear. Tow was supposed to be on neutral, but I forgot to do that for some reason. For the gearbox, we've got an auto setting of 230, then we've rounded off the gears to 3.3, then second, third, fourth and fifth all the way to the left, and sixth on 0.730 with a final drive of 3. For the diff, we've got the lowest initial torque to reduce wheel spin off the line, then acceleration on 40 and braking on 20. For the power, we do have an oil change still on this one. You want your sports computer, race exhaust, race manifold and race intake tuning. No power restrictor on this one. I have again fitted the nitrous system because the Tomahawk has a pneumatic boost, so why not give this car a similar thing. As far as the weight, similar to the 600S but slightly less ballast. You want all three versions of weight loss. Then we've got a 78 kilo ballast, which we've put 10% towards the rear of the car to again give it a more rear bias layout. And as I said in the intro of the video, this is actually the lightest of the three versions. So that's it for the tune on this one. Now let's take it out to the track to see how it performs. Now, as you would expect, the performance differences between this Apache 650R and the 600S are significant, with around 200 horsepower more, as I said, and over 100 kilos less weight. The handling, for any of you guys who have tried the slower version and then perhaps upgraded to this one, you'll be able to feel that the handling is very similar. The physics of the steering are very similar, but on a more heightened level. The car is more on edge, it's more focused, more sharp, more aggressive, and it needs to be with around 780 horsepower. And in the world of Gran Turismo, 780 horsepower may not sound all that much considering how many cars have a lot more power than that, but 780 horsepower is still a lot. Now, in terms of performance, the 600S, if you'll recall, I mentioned had a top speed of 210. This car has a top speed under its own power of about 235, and with NOS or slipstream it will of course go even quicker, over 250. Around Le Sarthe, which is here of course, aka Le Mans, even with the chicanes, this car, which is of course at 650 pp level, can get around this track in around 3 minutes and 30 seconds. And that's with me driving, and I'm nowhere near the fastest of drivers on Gran Turismo. So a driver who's better than me could easily get this car under 3 minutes and 20 seconds. I have no doubt about that. The car certainly is capable of that. The performance is incredible. The handling is phenomenal for a Viper. And any of you guys who do choose to use this tune, I think you'll enjoy it. Now at the 650 pp level, you have the advantage of allowing a lot more power out of the car, whereas the 600 was quite heavily restricted. And the car definitely feels more happy with this amount of power. So for those of you guys who do decide to use this particular version of the tune, the Stage 2 650R, I hope you find it fun and of course competitive. And as with the Stage 1 tune, I'll put links to the Stage 1 and Stage 3 tunes in the video description below if you want to check those out. And that's it for this version of the Apache. So hopefully see you for Stage 3, but for this build, that's it. So I'll see you guys next time, and as always, thanks for watching.